Welcome back everyone. My name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Pathfinder Kingmaker. Where we left off last time, we were headed downstairs back to the basement where we belong, and we're going to quickly loot some bodies of gold, minimal amounts of gold, and some garbage gems, but regardless, we are headed downstairs again. We're going to start clearing out this area. We do have to deal with the Knurly witch. She is pretty hard. Very hard. We need her key though. I remember her being quite a challenging fight, to be honest. She's in this zone here, I'm pretty sure. I honestly don't remember what she does too much. I remember her and the Wriggling Man being both kinda hard to kill. But we'll try it anyways. We'll talk to her first, because that is what we do. We are talky people. And then we'll see how things go. I'm also going to position my group a little bit. Why is... our formation always gets messed up. Kind of annoying, actually. Huh? Good enough. And you are a little bit too close. Why is Knock Knock there? And why is Kyrieru there? Let's go move them around. There we go. But the formation doesn't matter because we need you in front, and you flanking, and you flanking, and you flanking. And Kyrieru back over here somewhere. Octavia over here, and our main character probably about here, I guess. Sure. Let's save and see what happens. Even groveling, the terrifying creature towers over you. Its dark claws glisten like metal, but the pose doesn't seem threatening. It's more reminiscent of a ruffled bird than a wild animal ready to pounce. So it's you, my little guest. The crone probably frightened you there, near the Castle of Knives. I didn't mean to. It's all because of the Wriggling Man, damn him. He keeps sending disruptors and thieves to me. I turn around and they're standing behind me. I stand up from my bench and they climb under it. Forgive an old crone her suspicious nature. My life isn't easy. It isn't, by the way. In case you don't know yet, they call me the Knurly Witch. I know you fooled my servants to take... hang on. Alrighty. I know you fooled my servants to take the fragment of the first crown. Foolish timber. But then again, if I wanted smart servants, I wouldn't have chosen walking logs. You don't look like a dweller of the first world. Who are you? The witch shakes her huge head. A lonely old hag. For hundreds of years, I lived with my two sisters in the place you call the Stolen Lands. We guarded a magical forest, sheltered treants, shambling mounds, and ogres, and other wondrous creatures. They praised my sisters and me, calling us the Triune Queen. It was a fine life, but then our forest fell under Nyrissa's gaze, and she reduced it to dust, and made me her servant upon pain of death. I couldn't even think of resisting her. Creatures like you are called Anishags, and when you and your sisters gather into a coven, it doesn't bode well for anyone in the area, right? Witch flashes a cunning smile. Did I tell you we were kind to others? No, we lived by our laws, in peace and harmony with each other, and strangers just had to learn to keep away from our forest. You must not be very happy with your service to Nyrissa. Oops. I obey the one who is stronger. If I were 5 ages younger, I could try to rebel, but it's too late for me now. Poor old witch makes potions as she's told, looks after the house, takes jokes from the pile of worms, and is good for nothing else. You don't look like Nyrissa's poor prisoner. The witch is approaching. You think I'm lying to you, little guest? You can't know for sure. Will you let your doubts affect your decisions? You belong to a race of dangerous and unpredictable creatures, killers and cannibals, and you're lying to me. Can't say I like any of this, witch. I shouldn't have wasted my time on this idle talk. If you don't want to die quietly, then you'll die a noisy and painful death.
To victory!
Dwemer cats. Why are they so able to hit us? What is their attack bonus? 43, and we're flat-footed, that's why. But the witch is gone somewhere. Regardless, we're gonna 5-foot step and attack this cat, which has 37 armor, which means we should hit it sort of relatively well, but apparently that's not the case.
I'll fight if I have to.
And we missed. Oh, it's got concealment, I see. That would explain some things. We did hit it with Kyrieru. Good. I'm gonna 5-foot step back, and I'm just gonna take some pot shots. See if I can do anything here. Unlikely, but we haven't even passed a concealment check yet, so that's super. Valerie's turn. She can probably do some damage. Knock Knock is sadly out of range for full round attack, so we'll just have to make do. I think Amiri's in range though. That was awful. Now she's barely hittable because she is, of course, in full armor stance, which means she has tons of armor. 60. And our Smilodon missed every attack. So did probably Octavia. Yes. Canara will maybe hit. And did not.
Attack.
And now we take some shots with our main character, which again, we haven't passed a concealment check yet.
Onwards.
Come on. Somebody hit the stupid Dwemer cats. Do we need to use glitter dust on a 20% concealment? Because this is getting silly. Alright, Knock Knock. Please do something useful. Awesome. Yay, we killed one finally. And my dog is being very annoying, so I'm going to pause after this fight and deal with him. And we're just missing every attack. It only has 20%. I don't understand. What's its armor class actually? 39. That's actually fairly high, I guess. Even without the concealment bonus. The chances of us actually hitting are fairly low, but we did hit there. We hit for 19. Cool. At least we did some damage. Come on. One more hit. Nope. One more? Nope. Knock Knock. Can you 5-foot step in? You might be able to. There we go. Now we need to find the witch because she teleported away. I think she's out in the hallway if I'm not mistaken. The Book of the New Beginning.
I will guide us.
Alright. I don't remember exactly where she is. I'm gonna hard save and not overwrite our quick save. Because if we have to go back in time, I don't want to get rid of our quick save. If I were her, where would I be? Oh, she's in here. Very clearly in here. The door's open. There she is, right there.
I am your shield.
Just gonna top up Valerie. Alright, we need to type ascending order. There we go. Just use some of our 240 cure moderate wound potions, which is just an insane amount of cure moderate wound potions. Alright, Knurly Witch, are you going to talk to me right away? Or do I have a chance to... Oh good, I have a chance to position. Let's try it out here. Let's go with Valerie in front.
I found something interesting.
No, I didn't want to select both you and Knock Knock. I wasn't even pressing shift. Weird.
But what makes a hero? Why? Ask Knock Knock.
Okay.
Don't hesitate.
Smilodon over there. I need a Miri here. And we'll just kind of spread out these guys a little bit in sort of a semicircle around. And here we go.
I'm listening.
Oh, I quick saved. Oh, there's 3 of them anyways. Ah, little guess you handled my trap. I was hoping to get a dead body. What a pity. Neversa will be disappointed. Or perhaps she won't, if I bring her your head. You lied to me, witch. Of course I lied. Did you believe my sad tales? Yes, once Neversa compelled me to serve her, but I enjoyed doing it. I helped her get rid of my enemies and feasted on their bones. This is not the first time that fools like you have stumbled into my traps. This time I'll finish what I started with my own hands. Well, I'm happy for the chance to feast again. They'll pay for everything. Many have threatened the Knurly Witch, and few have lived long after.
Best kind of fight.
I came just as I promised. I will stand you shoulder to shoulder against the monster. Our ghostly guard friends are here to help. Which is nice. It's a good way of allies. I think this is from the Elven guy who we saved. But I was kind of hoping we would get haste first. It does not look like we're going to get haste first, so let's just start. We missed every attack. Oh, she's got a lot of armor. She has a barrier of her own. What is that? What did she cast? She used an ability with no name. I don't know what it does. It's some sort of aura, though. Alright, well, anyways, we don't have to worry too much about that right yet. Let's get our own barrier up. Everyone's just making domes. And do we have any quick abilities that we can use? That doesn't really matter, I don't think we do. Some of our guys are confused, which is good because we've made them, or they're berserk maybe? Oh my god, those guys deal so much damage to her. The Knurly Witch did use a spell. What is wrong with my people? They're all confused permanently. We can do that, I guess. That touch attack does so much damage. Good thing Weird didn't kill us. We still only have one character we can use, which is amusing and horrible at the same time. We can summon monster though. Let's see what we can get. A Thana demon, or we can get some frost giants, or even some boogeymen, but maybe not the boogeymen. Let's get some frost giants, or I think we might get the other ones. We get one Deva. Oh, we got the worst possible outcome of that. Amiri is our character once more, which is really... Wait, Amiri has spells? Why does Amiri have spells? I'm confused, but whatever. She does have a lot of armor. But then again, we should be able to hit her. We're just rolling like garbage. I'm just gonna let these guys handle the fight. Those ghostly guys are dealing just all the damage to her, like an insane amount. Also, Knock Knock is good now. And Knock Knock should be able to do a fair amount. Knock Knock is so good. Alright, who's all confused still? Nobody. The ghosts are gone. And our Deva did literally... Also, the Deva has a really cool looking sword. Hang on. Let's see if we can zoom in on that a little. Everyone out of the way. Look at that sword. That sword is a really cool model. I like that. Kind of want one. Anyways, what did we get? Date newest to oldest. We got a Garona's Amulet. It's +5 to AC and benefits of mirror image at the combat start. I think we're going to put that on her. It's not going to help her AC. Oh, it will help her AC because it's an insight bonus, right? So her armor is way higher and plus mirror image. She's going to be an even better tank. Headband of Inspired Wisdom +6 is worthless. Belt of Mighty Constitution is kind of worthless at this point. Cloak Resistance +6 actually might be useful. Who could use some slightly higher saving throws? Probably her. This is +6 one? Yeah. 24. Alright, what else do we get? We got some armor, I think. Or not. What else do we get? Corrosive Quarterstaff, which is worthless. Hide armor. Oh, we did get that. And nothing really else of value. Those ghosts, super helpful. This is another mirror. We need to use these later on. I can't remember exactly what they do. The wizard in the mirror keeps clinging to the glass and whispering softly, not noticing you. Nope, let's not walk over the trap.
Did it without breaking it. I did it. I did.
We will need to kill the wriggling man later. He is pretty tough as well.
I see something.
I was figuring there'd be another trap there. It seems to be there's one over every of these
I did it.
grates.
I did.
Ugh. Mundane weapons? Gross. Okay. Well, we finished with one part of the basement, sort of. We killed the Knurly Witch, and yeah, it wasn't too bad. Mostly the ghosts did all the work until the very end. The ghosts were very, very powerful. This door's locked. There are other ways into the basement that lead... Where did that dude go? Oh, that's our Dave. I was like, hold up, what's going on? Our Dave is just wandering around. It'll desummon itself shortly. I'm sad we only got one. You can get 1 to 3. And we got the minimum amount of devas. It's probably not even worth keeping a summoning spell. I should honestly just have mass heal as my spells of choice. Let's hit some... Well, there's other ways to the basement from this level. We should probably go check other areas of the basement. There are a few other places to go, I believe. Or are there? There's at least... Well, we can go to the second floor. Is there a door here? Looks like there should be a door here or something, but I guess not. Or we failed the perception check, one of the two. Let's go to the second floor. This whole thing is a bit of a maze, and there are a couple puzzles we need to solve in here, mostly to do with those mirrors, and we'll do that once we clear all the fights. There's a lot of fights here. The only one we're not going to do, obviously, is going to be the one against Nyrissa up in her cup chamber, because we want to solve everything else here first, and there's no way we can get there without at least fighting the wriggling man, which we need to do at some point. And now we play the loading game. There we go. Alright, we're gonna save here. And just continue down. There is more fog, which is fine. There's a room with a treasure. With just some random junk. Nothing particularly useful or exciting. No magical items or anything. Alright, what about in here? A bookshelf. And some ghosts. This is really unfortunate, actually. Not because... Actually, we're in an okay position. Where's the Dwemer cat? That's over there. Octavia does get to go first. She might be able to do some damage against these guys. The Dwemer cat just did a ton of damage and made an attack of opportunity, but missed. So there's 2 ghostly guards coming up next. Prismatic spray is not going to work against them at all. It's just such a huge range. The chances of it actually hitting our group are very high. We should probably just haste. So 2 of them get to go first.
Which knife to use?
So the 2 at the back, one of them might be stuck. Never mind. Okay, that's fine. Everything's okay there. Obviously our earth spells are not going to work here very well. So we're going to use fire wall. Right here. That was pretty good positioning. That was an unfortunate fear. That's what I was hoping wasn't going to happen. But it looks like it worked out fine. Alright, so... They have really high reflex saves, so I don't think that's going to do anything. Let's put a... Can they be affected by Blade Barrier? I don't remember. No, they do not get affected by Blade Barrier at all. And a few people are panicked. I think Knock Knock just got panicked. Why can't you charge? Fine, whatever, just get in here. Amiri is feared as well. Smilodon, are you feared? Yes, you are. And our main character just got ripped apart by that friggin' Knock Knock is feared. And Valerie failed her saving throw. Everyone's feared except for our main character, who's unconscious, so that doesn't matter. Is anyone left alive that can do anything? No. I think we're dead. Yep, we're panicked for like 8 rounds. We'll just die over the course of the 8 rounds. The fear is the most annoying thing in this game. Like, its DC is very high too. Let's take a look. So their fear effect. Where are we at here? We'll save. So Frightful Moan has a DC of 25, which means we need to roll a 15 on our Smilodon, which is not a big deal. But we need to roll 16 on Knock Knock, which is a big deal. We need to roll a 14 on Amiri, pretty big deal. A 10 on Kinera, a 9 even on Octavia. And the only person who's really mostly immune to being feared is our main character, who apparently can just shrug it off. But that leaves the rest of our group in fairly dire straits. Our will saves are really bad. We need some Owl's Wisdom. I really wish we had it. We have 1 Owl's Wisdom spell. It's not enough.
Without a doubt.
Was this the one? Or was this just another? No, this is definitely the one that's trapped. Okay. We can cast some buffs. Like we have Mass Heroism, which can help
Ready and willing.
a little bit. Oh, that's just Greater Heroism. I thought it was Mass Heroism. My bad. What else do we have that might help us out? And the thing is, like, they got a lot of life. So, I mean, there's a spell called Mind Blank. Do we even have it? I don't know if it's a cleric spell or if it's a mage spell. I can never remember. Mind Blank. Huh. Mind Blank, Mind Blank. I don't know if we actually have it. We do have Owl's Wisdom Mass, but it's our... Well, you know what? We can get rid of Blade Barrier. Owl's Wisdom gives +4, so it's a +2 will save bonus to people who don't already have plus to Wisdom, which is pretty nice, but we'll deal with that later. Mind Blank. Oh, we have Energy Drain. Interesting. I'm not seeing it. Alright. We do have protection from fear, though, or remove fear. +4 morale bonus, which is not going to save us, but might help a little bit. We'll try it out.
We stand.
Alright, and what else can we do? Holy Aura will help as well. But we don't have any Holy Auras at the moment. What about Burst of Glory? We'll move a little bit closer. Burst of Glory. Alright, that's gonna have to do. We'll cast Haste ahead of time as well, so that we have that going for us. And Legendary Enlarge. No, it's fine. I don't know why I'm letting time run down. Legendary Proportions on her. And then also Haste, which is a level 3 spell. Alright, let's do this. Dwayne Marquette, Ghostly. Why is everyone slow? There we go. No fears. Alright, so Kyrieru is not going to be much use in this fight, honestly. We'll just fire. We did 25 damage. They got a full round attack in. So do we, though. Our Smilodon is doing literally nothing. Okay, Octavia's turn. Again, Prismatic Spray, not useful. Disintegrate, I don't think deals damage to undead creatures, but we can try it. It definitely deals damage to undead creatures. Bunch of it, actually.
Not used to lighting enemies on fire first.
And we could just hit them all with this, which will do 20-ish damage each. But what else do we have? I really wish we could just cast heal on one of them. I wonder if we can. It's a ranged touch attack, though. Or it's a melee touch. Is it melee or ranged touch attack? It is a... It's a melee touch attack. So if it goes wrong, we will immediately get hit for a bunch of damage. Even if it goes right, it will probably hit us for a bunch of damage. I don't think prayer is going to be very helpful here. And this is definitely not going to do anything. I guess we can just shoot at the... We can shoot them. We have decent attack bonus with this bow. We'll deal some okay damage. Actually did a fair amount of damage. Okay, Valerie needs to... Will she be able to hit? Yes. Yay, we killed one. Off to an excellent start. It's now Amiri's turn. Killed another one. Oh good, it's attacking Amiri and not my main character. That's nice of it. Can we knock it down? I actually find these guys to be among the harder fights in the game just because of their fear ability, which they haven't used yet, which is nice. We're gonna let the Smilodon not fight the Dwemer cat because apparently he can't hit it to save his life. At least he can hit the ghostly guards. We'll move Octavia back a couple feet and then cast Disintegrate again on the next guard, which is that one. It did get its fort save, so we did literally no damage to it. 16 damage with the Disintegrate spell is practically nothing. Not a bad round. Let's 5-foot step backwards and
Attack!
keep firing at that guy. Might be able to kill it. And then we only have 2 guards left. What are you shooting at? Oh, it's shooting at the Dwemer cat. I see. Alright, here comes the fear. How did it go? Knock Knock failed, and the Smilodon failed, but everyone else... Oh, and Amiri failed, but everyone else succeeded.
Do not falter.
So Amiri's gonna be gone. Oh no, she's fine.
They go down.
She did fail, but she didn't run. Thank you, that's good.
This won't kill Miles.
No, right, I should have healed her.
Survive.
We're going to 5-foot step away, and then just check out. Oh, that's an Earth one, isn't it? Oh, Earth does work on these guys, which is weird. Ghostly guards do strength damage. 5-foot step's not going to work, is it? Let's charge that one. At least we can get into range of both of them then. Not overly concerned about Amiri at the moment. I'm gonna try to finish off this guard. It did work, we dealt 34 whole damage. Knock Knock is fine. Can he 5-foot step in?
Come here, Bax.
Yes. He doesn't do very much damage to these guys, unfortunately. A lot of his damage is sneak attack, and I don't think you're allowed to sneak attack ghosts. Wait, that worked? Mass heal deals AoE damage to ghosts? Well, that makes these fights a hell of a lot easier. I'm actually kind of annoyed I didn't know that. We could have done 90 plus damage to all of them with a AoE heal. Stupid cat, get out of the way. No! Our main character, he's not capable of... How many attacks does Dwemer cats have?
Flames take you.
It's a very impressive round for that cat. That was like 9 attacks. How many attacks do they have? That's okay, whatever. We'll heal after the fight. Now that I know we can mass heal them, these fights are way easier. Like, not even a challenge. Because mass heal will deal like 100 damage in an AoE to them all. Which is awesome. Alright. Well, I'm glad we learned something today. What do you have? We're also going to need to probably go rest at some point. This is one of those places where you want to rest a lot. Keep your spells up, especially since there's Wild Hunt around somewhere. But now we know that we can use Mass Heal on ghosts. This is where the Wriggling Man isn't it? Is he here? This does look like his chamber. A Jabberwock statue, silent but still frightening. There's something uncanny in the fact that Nyrissa, having been defeated and nearly obliterated by this creature, placed a statue bit in the heart of her home. I think the wriggling man's here.
Guide us.
And there he is, right there.
I did it. I did.
Amulet of Mighty Fists plus 5. We're gonna need to rest before fighting him for sure. I think we can actually just rest in this place. As long as you have camping supplies, which we do. But we're out of time on this video, so we'll fight him in the next one. For now though, I'll leave you guys here. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Take care.